he's not getting mook. He's ice cold. I'm heating him up.
First of all,
he's never getting mook.
First of all,
This
nigga,
what was his last battle? He choked every round in his last battle.
Let's just keep it real. Like,
he choked every round in your last battle.
That wasn't my last. That was my last battle. You talking about Av? That was my last battle. Your facts is all fucked up, Hollow.
Well, I don't watch Math Hoffa. I don't watch Math Hoffa no more. I'm sorry.
You don't watch me no more.
Not like that, baby.
It was cool when you was taking bars.
I seen you in Ill Will. I seen you in Ill Will.
It was cool when you was taking bars for me though.
Taking bars?
I don't know what he's talking about. Taking what bar?
We talk about
the sign that I called you and said I got the same idea.
No, I ain't talking about that. You got a selective memory too, my nigga.
We all do.
You got a selective memory too.
I could admit it.
Cool.
That's the difference between us.
Cool.
But look,
but your timelines is all fucked up. Yo, for the record, anybody could go do research
I'm
on
gonna
the shit
need some
that
water
he's saying.
I don't even talk this much.
Anybody could go do research on the shit that he's saying and see that his timelines is all crazy.
I don't talk this much.
He don't know what he's saying up here right now. He don't know what he's saying.
So what am I wrong about? I would like to be corrected.
Yeah, I need a water too.
I paid for this. This ain't free. I would like to be corrected. For real, like, I would like you to let me know, like, yo, you wrong about this. If I'm wrong about something, I could admit it,
You said accountability. The night the Jones shit happened, I posted up a sincere apology. No jokes, no nothing. You said I ain't take accountability, right? I did.
Can I clarify that for you?
Yeah.
I said when you take accountability, you say I fucked up, I apologize, and that's it. If you double back and say, yo, but this happened, or but that's a race. Your accountability is a race.
You mean like you about to do?
That's why you don't listen.
That's what you about to do, right? That's what you about to do. Because you apologize for this shit, but you about to say some other shit.
I apologize for what? I apologize for not communicating. Yes, I did, and I still will.
You said you couldn't talk to me, right?
I apologize for that. I said I should have communicated.
Somewhere else with it. I saw in a couple of
Can
different
I get a water?
interviews.
I didn't apologize for doing body. I didn't apologize for being cool with Disaster. I've been cool with Disaster.
Yeah,
I knew Disaster before you. Like, what is we saying? I'm not gonna apologize for being cool with a nigga you was cool with, and you was about to battle and complain about me battling. Oh, let's talk about how he called everybody and said don't do King of the Dot. Now he's on King of the Dot. Yo, Big K, don't do King of the Dot. Yo, Cortez, y'all don't do King of the Dot. I thought you don't stop niggas from getting money.
Ain't nobody called Big K about nothing.
You called me.
I didn't call Cortez about nothing.
We had a discussion about it. I don't know how we could discuss
shit twisted.
So you never called me and said don't fuck with King of the Dot when you was suing them or when you was doing whatever?
Nah.
You never said don't fuck with King of the Dot.
I don't remember that.
Rapmatic presents Battle Code, the most intriguing battle rap podcast impacting the culture.
What's happening, handsome? You now tuned in your boy Loaded. Let you know what's up when I'm rolling up, huh? Aces click fast to the Harlem still at 8 train slick. Hear me? You now tuned in the Battle Code on Rapmatic, huh? Go get this work.
Brace yourself and don't miss out on a cultural revolution.
Okay, so we gonna keep it going. So Smack, your debut on Smack was?
Big T.
I know.
That battle went very, very well for me. You know what I mean? It was very, very well for me. Classic URL battle. It was their second URL event. Obviously the first one, they did like small room. This was no, I would say Goods was the first time that we sold out a venue, but yeah, we were the first one like selling out venues. People was packed. Like Flocka couldn't get in. Jewels couldn't get in. It was like crazy. Me versus Goods.
Then you brought up the Goods battle. That is a classic battle, even though it didn't like quite end. Is that a battle that has a potential to be a rematch ever, or do you think that him throwing the nah? You don't really care about the outcome as far as. Do you think that you were winning the battle?
I mean, I would imagine that he only cared about the outcome because he got the short end of the stick. Like, I'm cool with it.
How do you feel about rematches in general?
Certain ones are good depending on what happened the first time. I feel like Goods got out most of his material, so it's not too necessary for a rematch. I think a good rematch would be like me and Averb because we only did 2 rounds. You know what I mean? So
now you pretty much battled, like, to me, all of the names. Like, will Hollow ever take a guy that is not quite there?
Yeah, that's why I'm taking Math.
Now I saw you. I didn't want to even get to Math yet.
I'm just being honest.
But come on, Math is like established though. Still,
Math is ice cold.
But every
if
battle
we
rapper
go
goes
to,
through
if
lows,
hold
right?
on, let me. No, he's been at a low for years. Let's go to.
Nah, he had a little run last year.
What run? Where did he run?
Well, he started. He had the back-to-back, like 3 battles in a row.
Hmm.
I thought he was doing good until the last one, which was like after he did good versus Snake Eyes, right? And then what happened? The last battle was
No, he was down the whole time.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, who was he battling? What battle? Tell me
See-
if you remember the battles. Who
Well,
did he battle them 3
he
battles?
battled Snake Eyes,
And who
and
else?
before Snake Eyes was that battle was good too. Who
Look,
was
you
it?
looking for somebody? Look, she looking for assistance.
No,
No, Av
not
was
Av.
after that.
No, before Snake Eyes, he did good. Because I was like, okay, he's cooking back to back.
But you can't remember. It must
I
not been that
can't
good.
remember it. I was rooting for him, is what I'm saying. But someone other than
felt
I want
bad.
to talk math, but someone other than math,
Okay.
where you take another name, a less established battler.
Math. This is what I'm doing.
All right, so we had math then. With that, right? The culture feels like it's one-sided. I know you've done like a bunch of interviews, and everyone thinks that it's like a grudge match, but is it really a grudge match? 'Cause you seem like you kind of like you don't have a grudge.
Nah, yeah, I don't have a grudge at all. It definitely is one-sided. Like, let him get his feelings out. Let him hopefully he moves past his grudge after this. And, life is all about growing. I ain't got time to sit here. My car don't reverse.
You know what I want to say though? All right, since we're talking math, I was like kind of shocked and a little. I want you to clarify this, right?
Okay.
When he did an interview recently, you called in or you texted in, and you said that you're loyal to yourself. I was shocked that you said that, based on your brand and everything.
I'm glad you brought that up because it's definitely a true statement. I just didn't elaborate or maybe word it right. But I'm loyal to my beliefs and my ethics. So I'm loyal to what I think is right.
Okay.
So I even commented like if my dude like molest a child, like I'm not gonna be loyal to him. Oh, this my homie. No, I don't think that's right.
Right.
So I'm loyal to what I believe and what I think is right. It's not I'm loyal to myself like, oh, some shit pops up. Oh, I'm loyal to myself. Let me get out of here. I'm not gonna risk myself. No, because I believe in having somebody's back. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I guess the way I worded it made it seem wrong,
Yeah, 'cause
but
I was like, really? Because I think it's the way he delivered it.
of
and you're not
course,
there,
that's his
so-
job is to
right.
like try to paint a narrative, make me look bad. But you got 2 people out there sitting out there right now that knew me since I was 5 years old. Like I would die for them. Like I'm not loyal to myself when it comes to, you know what I'm saying?
But now let's without saying too much, I guess, let's harp on the situation with you and Math about the loyalty or whatever. Like you
Okay.
saying that you're loyal to your beliefs. In regard to Math, how does that work?
In regards to Math, it clearly works that he was moving in a certain energy and doing certain shit that I didn't agree with, kept beefing, didn't realize like it was his fault with the disaster shit. Like you got to be a man and take accountability. You
Facts.
punch 2 people in their face. How can't you see this is karma? And I said that in a way to him after it happened, like in a question, just because I was being a little like dancing around it. I was like, yo, you don't think this is kind of like part of what you... And he was like, nah, I didn't jump nobody. And I'm like, all right, you'll never get it. And even before the diz shit, like you said, I'm not going to go too deep because obviously certain stuff got to get touched
Right.
on in the battle. But before the diz shit, I've been separated myself. He even said it in his interview since 2013. He felt like shit wasn't right.
Right.
And we wasn't fucking around. Me and Math ain't chill consistently since like 2012.
But was it like, and maybe you don't think that you owed him that, but was it a clear separation? Like, or was it just you started to distance yourself, but he's confused about why
Yes,
you're doing so?
that was the mistake I made, and that's
Okay.
one of the things I apologize for is lack of communication and not being clear. Like, as men, you always want to be straightforward. Like, yo, like how do
Right.
you tell somebody that you used to be cool with? Like, I'm not feeling your energy no more. I don't want to fuck with you. Like, that's very difficult to do.
It is.
You know, without having like beef and controversy and a person not understanding, and then most of the time a person ain't gonna understand because they're involved.
Right.
So you slowly like separate yourself and back up. If you look at it, like how many battles Mav had since 2012, 13? Where do you see me behind him? Where do you see me like in blogs with him? Where do you see like he's painting his narrative like we're brothers and we haven't chilled, like we haven't been cool since he lived in the Bronx and I lived in the Bronx right up the street. Other than that, we would see each other at battle rap events.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Maybe it's probably more so about the communication, like you said.
Yeah. That's like I
But
said.
once
I apologize.
you told
for that.
him that though.
I clearly told him
Okay.
you know, lack of communication. And I clearly apologize for that because I mean, I could touch on it because obviously he brought it up. Like I almost lost my life in Coley Island. I had 2 incidents like 3-4 months apart where I'm getting shot at, almost dying over other niggas' issue. Like not
Right.
over my issue. Like
Right.
I didn't get robbed. I didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
riding. So I
It's
had to
just growing up and growing
and then
apart,
realizing who has your back
Right,
and who's
right.
putting you in compromising positions.
Right.
And then I had a son, like, you know, but people don't understand when a person meets you on a certain step of life, they want you to stay there.
Facts.
They want you to continue to be the person they met you, no matter if they knew you 10 years. And as soon as you step up on that step, they start looking at you funny unless they step up with you. You know, and this is all this situation is about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Math is, you know, he's going to be the same guy. And if that's what he really thrives off of and that's what he wants, that ain't what I want. I'm all about growing, elevating, experiencing shit. So I'm not staying on the same step of life.
I respect that.
Yeah, but he can't.
Right.
This for years I've been going through this with this dude.